Okay, Tom and Marie. Hi again, it's me. Here's the inside of your coach now. Here's the front area where the kitchen is. Again, you have blinds. You have a day blind, which is black screen, and then you have a night blind, which pulls down to let everything closed off, which is nice. Has two receptacles there at the end of the. This is the front of the coach. Of course, there's your picture window for the outside. Has some storage area there, up there, and down here on this side. Chop block sink covers with a dual sink. Two sinks, stainless steel. The faucet does have a sprayer on it. It has a extender plus a sprayer in the regular stream. The stove is Insignia, and it's pretty simple to operate. These are for panel lights that turn on here at night, and then there's an oven light for you. And again, that's a full-size oven. You can do a turkey in there if you want to. And these are pretty simple. So just to light it, you push in and turn it on. It'll take a little bit for the gas to get up through. As you can see, the gas lit up, so you just do it on both of them. Or I should say all four of them. I don't mean just both of them. And then for the oven, you just push it in where it says light here. As you can see that where there's a little light flame there. Push in on that, and that lights down underneath there. I don't know if you'll be able to see the pilot light or not. But once the pilot light's lit, then you just come up here and put it on the temperature you want it. Where am I at here? I'm sorry. The temperature, your baking temperature you want. So it's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. So that's the oven and the stove. Microwave's pretty self-explanatory. It's got a big microwave oven in it, and it has different settings on there and stuff. A little bit of storage up in the top here above the microwave. Make sure I have those all off. I do. This is new this year. They have a button throughout the coach that gives you ceiling lighting and then the accent lighting. So you can do that separately or both. I have them both on at the same time right now. The refrigerator is a residential refrigerator. This here is here for when you're traveling with it. You want to make sure that's put in there. That'll hold it shut. But it's got the full residential refrigerator. Settings are up there. We have it set at 0 and 38, but you can do it what you want to there. And then down underneath is where your freezer is. And like I said, it has ice cubes because we ran water through it. We're going to winterize it tomorrow morning. So like I told Tom, the first couple batches will be pink. Just throw that out. They'll eventually turn white because we're going to winterize it. So just make sure that when you are traveling, if you do with it, that this piece here is in. There's a little hole back there that goes in, and you just tighten it up so it won't open up when you're going down the road. As you can see, you got ample storage underneath the kitchen or underneath the sink, and some pretty nice big drawers here that open up, and they're soft closed doors. Over here for your silverware, and these are all storage drawers here likewise, so you've got ample room there and a good working area there. There's a nice deep pantry. That's really a nice thing that people are really liking on this model, the pantry, how deep it is. And then it has the two pull-outs down here that are on gliders, so you can just shut them and pull them out as you need to be. And over here, of course, you got this here for your trash cans. You got double trash cans if you want to put them in. And then just another drawer here with cabinetry up here to put stuff in. This is your solar charge control. So it's letting you know that right now it's getting 13 volts, which is plugged in. So if you're not plugged in, of course, The solar panel up on the top will help it charge it, but you can see it get down to 8 or 9, your lights are going to start getting dimming. You want to make sure you get plugged in or start your generator up, because that'll charge it also. So that just gives you an idea what's going on there for the solar panels. So there's an overview of your kitchen from here forward. That's a slide out, of course. There's the overview of that. Heat ducts on the floor. Of course, that's your seating area for the two of you to sit down and eat breakfast or lunch or dinner or have a drink. And there's your living room area. There's your desk area right there. So I'll go down here. We'll open this up first and try to go over this. This is your Firefly system. Of course, I have it on now, and you can. There's a master switch. You can turn the lights on or off. Turn them on. If you remember correctly, I was telling you about the gas hot water heater and the the electric hot water heater. So remember, if you want it to run on electric, you first have to turn the button on outside there, and then come in and hit that button. And as soon as that turns, as you can see, it's warning you that see the caution, the warning light up there, letting you know that one of the hot water heaters or one of the sources to the hot water heater is on. So you can just push a button, turn that off, and then you go there to gas for the gas hot water heater. Electric, that lets you know, if you want to go into there, that lets you know that you're plugged into 50 amp shore power. You got on line 1, it's 12.3 volts, so you're in good shape there. This is where you start your generator also. So you see the generator there. Just push start. I don't know if you can hear that running or not, but that's a generator running. Now, I'm going to shut that off because I don't want it running for a long distance of time. So we're going to shut that off, but that's where you can start out in here. Okay. That's pretty much everything here. That lets you know that the voltage of the house battery is 12.9 volts. Your lights, you can manually go in here and turn the lights off if you want to, wherever. I'm going to turn them back on, of course. There's your front lights, rear lights, and then your exterior lights. So your patio amber, your awning, patio white, a scare light, and a cap light. So the cap lights are on the front. The scare light is on the side. It's sort of a round light that'll help you at nighttime if you want to have some lighting outside other than the awning lights. So that's that system, and you can do in the living room mode. And then the bedroom mode you can push here also. It'll turn them off. But then you can go back in, just turn these back on if you want to turn them back up to full power. Okay. Your HVAC system is pretty simple. So you have your kitchen, now that we put the new air conditioner in, center air conditioner, and the bedroom air conditioner. So again, two of these only work at the same time. So you can set them at what temperature you want to, and just move that up or down to set the temperature. Right now the room temperature in here, because we're inside, is 68. In the bedroom it's 66, as you can see. So down here is where you work the cool, the furnace, a low, high, or whatever you want to put them on there. It's pretty self-explanatory. You want to put the furnace only runs off of the kitchen area. So you push the furnace and you push high. I don't know if you heard the furnace kick on or not, but I shut it back off. So that's pretty self-explanatory there also. And then the slides, just push that slides button, and you see that slide out's in right now, or out right now, so I'm going to push retract. As you can see, it's coming in. I recommend, if you're going to put the slide outs in, make sure you go the whole way in and the whole way out. Don't stop them halfway, because that's not good for the motors or the hydraulic system. So please remember to try to put them the whole way in if you're coming in, and then the whole way back out. So there's the slide out in the kitchen area. As you can see, you still have room to move around up there. Unfortunately, if you put the slide outs in here, you can't get to the bedroom. So once you're set up, that's fine. But if you're traveling, unfortunately, you're going to have to open one of the slide outs to get to the bathroom. You can get to the kitchen, and you can get to, the sofa and that kind of stuff. So to retract it, you just push that retract button. I'm sorry, extend button. That takes it back out. And as you can see, you have the dining room slide, the front awning, retract or extend, rear awning, retract or extend, then the bedroom slide, then the off-door slide. So then the slide outs back out. So that's all your slide outs. Again, that's pretty self-explanatory also if you, look at that. And then the settings, you can go to your mobile app, network diagnostics. You have, if you want to change it to Fahrenheit, change your time there, cleaning mode, the brightness of the screen, just some odds and ends there. So if you want to go back to home, that's where the tanks are. So you can see that the gray water is full. Of course, we'll empty that. The black water is, so you have your freshwater tank. You have your gray one, which is the toilet area in the bedroom. And then the gray water 2 is your galley tank. Then the black water 1 is empty also. Here's where you turn your water pump on. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but if you run out of water source, as long as you have water in the fresh water tank, you can turn that on. And there's your tank heaters. If it gets cold in San Diego, like it does back in Pennsylvania, you can turn the tank heaters on. You'll probably never use that out there. And then also you can start it from the home here. You can start the generator too. Generator stop and start. So as you can see, it's running at 13 volts right now, so it's got fully charged. And the bedroom is setting at 66 degrees. So right there's everything. Here's some stuff over here that you can, that's the Firefly app that you can go to get to work the things from your phone. Okay, so and then up here, I want to let this in here. This was for the fan that goes up to the kitchen air conditioner. So of course you don't have that anymore because you're gonna have the air conditioner in there, so you won't be using that. But there's also one in the bedroom, so it's just an extra remote for you. Pretty self-explanatory how to run that. This is your inverter system. So if you guys are traveling and you want to keep the refrigerator cold, that's why there's 4 batteries in here. That will guarantee you when you're traveling down the road, you can go 48 hours before your refrigerator is going to run out of juice, as long as the inverter's on, because those 2 extra batteries in there are going through the inverter to keep that refrigerator cold. The other 2 will run the coach for you for 48 hours. So when you're not using this, like if you're plugged in out at San Diego at the park, you want to have that off. The only time you want to have that inverter on is if you are traveling with it and you have stuff in the refrigerator. This here is for the fan up here, also for the light. And then you can, of course, run the fan speed whatever way you want to by pulling those chains down if you'd like to. That's pretty much everything on there. I hope I went over everything okay with you on that. That was sort of quick, but I think it's pretty much self-explanatory. Not nothing hard to look at. And that's just a closet for your coats or whatever you may want. Here is the central vac on the inside, so you can sweep it up. Just pull that up and just push right into that. When you hook the hose into here, down here, it automatically turns on. But the hose has to be in there for that to turn on, right down there. This is where your breaker box is. Somehow that pushes open. If you push in the right spot, it opens right up. But there's your breaker box and your fuses right there, if you ever have an issue there, which I hope you don't, but you may. So we go back here. These are your theater seating here. And if you sit down here, and you just hit that button right down here, as you probably can't see that, but it's going out right now. And then that brings it right back. Cup holders in the side. They got rid of the heaters. They were having some trouble with the heaters in the seats, so they quit making them. Have a receptacle there. These receptacles back here are for the recliners, but there's one there for if you want to put your laptop on in there or whatever. Over here you can run the lights on here also, so you can turn them all off here if you want to. Turn them all off. Then you can turn them separately to get all the lights back on. Step light it has outside. You can put the slide out lights up here also. So there's some different configurations here you can use to use a lighting source. Turn that slide light on. This is new for this year. Two things here. They put the cupboards up above there. They don't have those in the 2020s, but it gives you more storage, which is all you need when you're full time in it. You can use all the storage you want, or can get, I should say. The bed's new, so the pull-out bed just pulls out like so. Just goes right down. Real simple. It's not a tri-fold anymore. You just pull on that little lever there, and it just comes right down. To get it back up, just push in the center, and just push it back, and it locks in. Real simple. Of course, you have the same kind of blinds down here, the two sets, the day blinds and the night blinds. Over here you have the same thing. They put the cupboards up over there this year also for more storage. And there's your desk area. Again, these lights are a little bit all, different places. So here's your TV system. And there's where the DVD player is. And here's where your cable hookup and everything goes to for whatever you want to hook up there. The JBL system is pretty self-explanatory. We have it on 92 FM there, your speakers there. This is where you change your mode for USB, auxiliary, 1 or 2, optical, HDIM, Bluetooth compatible, back to FM. These are for your 3 different speakers. And this is how you control the volume. There's remotes for it also. I'm not sure where the remotes are. They're probably over here. That's a DVD box. There's all the remotes and books, tire sensors. So everything we're going over here is in those books. Here's your fireplace. I think you can change the color of the flame on that. Maybe not this year. Has a timer on it. And it throws, it's like electric heater. It does throw heat at it. So your remotes are here for the JBL, for the radio. One remote for the inside TV, outside TV. This remote here is, I'm not sure what that's for. Doesn't have a name on it, so I'm not sure, but I can find that out for her. And Samsung, this is for the TV. Okay. So there's all your remotes. I hope you're a little bit more electronically inclined than I am. I'm not. I usually get my boys to come and help me with that stuff because they're younger and they're in that generation that understand that. Unfortunately, I don't. So, but if you have any questions on that, you can call me and I'll get you hooked up with Billy or Jordan and they'll take care of that for you. So that's an overview of your living area. This white wood with this light stone is just really, really appealing to the people. They really like it. I do too. So that's that. We go back here. There's your carbon monoxide detector, so that's got to stay green. If that starts beeping, I'd recommend you, maybe get out of the coach to make sure that there's no gas leaks or anything like that. Sometimes they just go bad, but normally that has to stay green. So we'll go into the bathroom, turn the lights on. Here's another one of these remotes for this fan that's up here that you can't really work yourself, so that it's remote control. It goes up, it has a range sensor on it. You can set the speeds, you can set the inflow, outflow for the humidity and whatever. But I would recommend, oh, wait a minute, that has a vent cover on it, so you don't have to worry about that. Rain sensors are good, rain sensor fans are good, but if it's raining, if I'm leaving the coach and it's raining, I close the vents, because electronic things can break and you don't want to have water all through the coach. But this does have a vent on it, so you should be okay there. So you can just turn that off and it'll come down. Again, you have some accent lighting here. This is where your plug-in is. That's also where your GFI control is. Medicine cabinet, one side. A little bit more on the other side. Nice kitchen, a nice bathroom sink for storage underneath. A little waste paper can there. Good storage in here. There's your shower. They changed that this year. They put a nice seat in it this year. Now this here, when you're if you do travel, you want to make sure when you shut that, you hear a click. Hear that click? That locks it. A lot of people will just push it down and think it's locked, but you got to hear that click. If you don't, we've replaced a lot of these glasses because of that, because they jiggle loose and, you know, next thing they do, they break going down the road. So, but a very nice shower. Of course, the nice shower head on it. And you can move this up and down, of course, for your soap tray. And vanity over here for, you know, your towels or whatever. 3 of those. Toilet has 2 toilet paper racks on it and a towel rack on the back. So that's an overview of your bathroom. Hope I'm not making you sick the way I'm running this phone around, but so that's that. Then we'll go back to the bedroom. Of course, we can turn that on right there. I'll give you an overview of that first. It does have receptacles on the side of USBs for your phone. And one dumb thing they did, you know, they're not always perfect, but this is a dumb, stupid thing. They put a reading light here so you can push it so you can read. But usually after you're done reading, you're ready to go to bed. So now you got to get back up out of the bed and turn the reading light off. I don't like that idea, but that's a flaw they have. I did bring that up to them, and hopefully they'll fix it, but who knows if they will or not. So there's your chest of drawers for out back in the bathroom, or I'm sorry, bedroom. There's your other TV, inside TV. And you have a little storage on the sides here for odds and ends. And there's your closet that you can turn the closet light on here. And there's your central vac that'll run the whole way through the coach. And you got more storage here. And then that's an access panel to get into the washer and dryer. So just pull that open. And there's your washer and dryer. Right inside there. A little bit of storage up above, as you can see. So it's got good storage in it, and which it should, because you're going to be living in it, so you need all the storage you can get. Just again, if you're traveling, you want to make sure you have that button locked. And also here, when you're traveling, and we'll go over this to make sure they got everything done before it leaves. But down here on the bottom, there's a lock down there too. But you want to make sure it's locked on both sides if you're traveling. And then underneath, if I can get this up without, you got some storage under there for blankets and things like that. Nothing deep, but probably 5-6 inches deep. So a lot of people put the blankets there, and they have a pretty good mattress in there. I mean, it's not the, it's not a $3,000 mattress, but it's a lot better than what comes in most of them. So hopefully you'll be happy with that. That's a king size bed. So again, and then this closet just pulls shut. The door somehow. Oh, it's locked back there. Sorry. So you gotta lock that, unlock that, and that'll shut there for you. So again, there's the overview of the bedroom. So there's the view from back in the bedroom. That's pretty much everything I got. I'm not thinking of anything else I have to give to you right now, but as you did on the other outside video, look this over, and then like I said, I talked to Tom. I'm going to give him a call tomorrow. If you have any questions tonight, call me, feel free to. If not, I'm going to call you tomorrow when it physically leaves here, and we'll go from there. So have a good afternoon, and if you have any questions, give me a call back. Thank you. Bye.